Almost as if there's some type of prayer here being answered, or some type of divine intervention. But it's what you wanted. It's what you've been wanting. It's what you've been waiting for. I see this energy lives out of state or outside of the country even. But this person is the one for you, and you could be hesitant to pursue this with this individual. I also key opening doors to a better future. So the choice is yours, Libra. And so this is an energy of somebody here that is coming into your life to marry you, to settle down with you. This is something you've been manifesting or you have been praying over, and now it's going to come to pass. Hello Libra, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Starcy Zaya here. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and join the soul tribe. We have a reading for you guys, okay? It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't beyond. Cross watchers, you are welcome. This message is also timeless. I want to thank everyone for all the support. And with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, ancient ones, elders, guide us in this reading. For my Librans, what messages do you have for us? Truly grateful for your divine guidance and celestial light. So Libra, what is going on here? We have the High Priestess. A card wants to come out. Ooh, High Priestess and the Tower. Very powerful energy, very mystical energy. It is like a spiritual force here. Something of a spiritual nature. Almost as if there's some type of prayer here being answered, or some type of divine intervention taking place. I notice the energy is really strong. Part the deck in half. Wow, you're gonna get 4 major arcanas, Libra: the Star and the Magician. I need to see the other card, Spirit. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. Oh my goodness, Libra. Y'all are crazy. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, diagonal upright, the World. The 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Wands. Libra, 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 Libra. Oh, is this intense? You see, I almost get the feeling that you have waited a long time for this moment. You've waited a long time for this. You've been very patient with this 3 of Wands, diagonal upright, and this High Priestess. The High Priestess can be a waiting period. An energy that is not really taking action, or an energy that is following the routine and being very patient with the process that is playing out. There's a goal here. There's something here that you have been manifesting or you have been wanting, and now it's getting ready to come to pass. It is very close, anywhere from now to April of 2026, but I feel for most of you it's going to be much sooner. I feel for most of you it's going to be before April. Some of you could be right at the new year. Here we have the Star and the Magician. This is something you've been manifesting or you have been praying over, and now it's going to come to pass. With the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, I feel like Libra could have been a period of confusion, or wondering when things were going to transpire, when things were going to finally manifest. This could be money, work, career, love, whatever it may be, or it could be multiple things. But I feel like it could have been a long journey that you were going through, and it just could have been a lot of confusion, or like, you know, should I even be praying about this? Should I be manifesting this still? Like, maybe I should just give it up. But it's like, you held strong. You held strong, and now it's about to come to pass, the moon. Something here was hidden. Something here. I feel like everything happened at the right time, Libra. Because the moon, she goes through her phases, right? She doesn't just go from new moon and then to full moon immediately. She goes through her phases. The waxing gibbous, the crescent, half quarter, last quarter, right? Waning gibbous, like she goes through these different phases. And so it's this energy here of maybe you could have grown impatient with the journey at one point. You could have been restless or anxious. You could have been going through an inner turmoil, an inner battle within yourself. Like, when is it going to happen, Spirit? When is it going to come in? When is this going to occur? But the time is now. And with this Five of Cups, the only person that can stop you is yourself. Your emotions. Okay, because I get here that you are very sensitive. You have a lot of feelings. You're empath, okay? I definitely get that here. And I feel like Libra, it could be this energy that perhaps it could be like it's finally here and it feels surreal. It feels so shocking because I feel like maybe you thought that this was never going to happen, or back in your mind you were having doubts, like doubts were creeping up. But this Ten of Pentacles is like, I think what this really is like a dream come true, and then it's being offered to you, and then you're just so in shock that you start second guessing. Confirmation, my throat chakra, like somebody here second guessing, like, should I do this, should I not? But it's what you wanted. It's what you've been wanting. It's what you've been waiting for. The world. Because this Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups tells me this energy of you'll be emotional when this manifestation comes in, but you'll also be like wondering if it's really like this is really it and whatnot. Like this is really happening. I don't know how else to say it. Let's see this tarot. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups. This could have to do with love. Five of Cups in reverse. Libra, I feel like this has to do with love and housing. Your living situation. I feel like it has to do with everything. Love, work, and your living situation. Like everything's going to change forever. And it's this new life, this new dream life, this life where you're going to experience happiness. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like that's more so talking about how your world is being turned upside down. You're trying to make the decision, trying to decide here. Seven of Wands, diagonal reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. King of Cups, diagonal upright, and the Three of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is an age gap. I see here an age gap with someone. I see somebody here for a lot of you that is going to be younger than you. I see this individual as a Scorpio. I see this energy lives out of state or outside of the country even. But this person is the one for you, and you could be hesitant to pursue this with this individual. I also get something here about a baby or pregnancy for some of you. But this energy, like I said, they live in a different state or a different country. And you are going to be given the opportunity to start a brand new life. That's why the World, Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles. This is what your soul is wanting. There's a difference between what we are physically wanting and what our spirit, our soul is wanting. Sometimes we are not always aligned with our spirit. But our spirit knows what's best for us, knows what path we need to take to continue on our ascension journey. And so this is an energy of somebody here that is coming into your life to marry you, to settle down with you, so that the two of you become one together. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles is a single energy. That's somebody that's single, independent, on their own. But when it comes in reverse, that could imply that you are not going to be single anymore, that you are going to be in a union. And maybe you could be debating if, you know, this is the right move, or you know, this is like King of Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse. So I see here there's some type of player. They could be a Pisces or a Leo, a Capricorn, an Aries. Yes, this is a player. Yeah, the Hangman upright. But this is somebody that will never move forward with you. Because there's some type of... They could be a Capricorn as well. But this individual, because of that World card here, they could be a Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, or Leo. But this is a player, and things, I feel like this Eight of Wands in reverse with the Fool in reverse spirit is saying that it won't really ever move forward how you wanted to move forward with this individual. Some of you want this person, or you have a lot of love for this individual, but this individual is stuck. They can't evolve past this Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, you know, the Knight of Cups in reverse, that's also player energy, just like the Knight of Wands in reverse. But the Knight of Cups in reverse could be somebody that has sex addiction, somebody that is, right, like they're for the community, you know, they like to, you know, like Quagmire from Family Guy, like the Knight of Cups in reverse, they're very hedonistic, very pleasure-based, okay, especially with the King of Wands upright. That's somebody that likes to, you know, they're very into the pleasure, the world of pleasure, and feeling the tantric energy. So like the only way you'll be able to have something, like if you want this other person here, for those of you that resonate with this part of the read, you would have to be poly, or you would have to be hedonistic, you would have to be swinger for this individual to be with you. And I don't think that's what a lot of you are wanting. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe there are Librans here that do want to be swinger, poly, you know, like that, you know, I'm not the judge. I just read the cards, you know, I just read with the cards, the energy they're giving me. So maybe there's a Libra here that does want to be living their best life, as the saying goes, but it's like, like anything monogamous with this King of Wands is not realistic. Not now or at any point in the future. They are too enamored by that lifestyle. And so you have a choice. Do you move outside of the country and start a new life? Which is what your spirit is wanting. Your spirit is wanting you to do this. Friendships. Spirit wants you to have the most fun possible. But this self-image and poor health does require a deeper introspection into what you are manifesting, if that's what you're actually wanting. And does your spirit agree with that? Because the spirit is where the true richness and abundance lies. It's the spirit, not in the physical. Anger, waiting game. This long distance younger person, they're not going to wait too long for you. They're ready for things to, right, like they are more than happy to step up and be the husband or wife that you could have been looking for all of this life. Look, karmic justice and dice. There's a karmic energy that wants you to be waiting on a King of Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse energy, and this karmic is winning. This karmic is going to win if you don't take action. Somebody here. Now, I do get a lot of Librans are moving forward with the new. But I need to just say this for the Librans that are waiting. That's what a karmic is wanting you to do. That's a karmic spell work, keeping you stuck. Spirit wants you to make this move outside of the country and to start this new life with this new love. When they come in and whatnot, yeah, karmic cycle, confirmation. Confirmation. Owl. Witchcraft magic. It literally says witchcraft magic, deep shadow work, inner wisdom, spiritual evolution, and learning hard lessons. But then, karmic cycle. Settling scores in this life, karmic relationship, karmic patterns, negative cycles, personal growth. There's a karmic here that wants you to be isolated by yourself and waiting on a player or something. Purpose and boundaries. Because then you don't focus on your assignment and your mission. Key, opening doors to a better future. So the choice is yours, Libra. I feel that's what Spirit's saying. The choice is yours, but this Five of Wands could be talking about that internal battle, that internal struggle. Change is never, right? For a lot of us, change is never easy. Like moving to a whole new country and starting a whole new life and whatnot. Look, there's literally going to be a hair in my deck. That's spell work. Somebody here is doing hair magic on y'all. Somebody here got a piece of your hair, or a piece of your dog's hair, your cat's hair. Somebody here got your hair. If I find hair on my desk, that's confirmation that somebody's doing hair magic. Spell work to attack your hair. Spell work to make body hair grow in random places that it shouldn't be growing. But also spell work in general. So I feel like you have free will, but from what I'm gathering, move forward, like travel over there to meet up with this new love. Yeah, I heard the UK. Like some of you, this could be in the UK. Like this could be a thing where this person lives in the UK. This, for some of you, like I'm seeing a man here and he could be bald with gray eyes or whatnot. Like he could have gray eyes. He could have a beard. He could be like 5'11" or 5'10" or 6 foot. He could be like wider. For some of you, I'm seeing a woman and she has paler features. She has this hair that is it has a lot of volume and it has a lot of layers. And it's like somewhat past her shoulders. And she'll wear like a lighter foundation. But it's an age gap. It's an age gap thing here. Like, I feel like you're going to be the older one and this person's going to be 10 years younger than you. They could be 10 years younger than you or 15 years younger than you. The roles could be reversed. They could be the older one, but I feel like for most of you, you're going to be the older one. So that is your read. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this and I wish you love and light. Take care.